Good morning. If you can hear me, kindly type in the comment section. Good morning. Good morning. I can hear myself now. Beautiful. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Eric. Good morning. Good morning, Desmond. Good to be back. Yeah. Profession. Good morning. Uh, yes. I'm happy for today. Yesterday, gold was disappointing, but anyway, we had a good opportunity on pound yen as it played out, same way we expected it. So we use pound yen to console ourselves. Uh, Also, if you remember, yesterday I wasn't so much, and then I've left everything on. So normally, what I do is after the session, I trade on a different um, platform, and I mean different chat. So I leave this chat for streaming alone. So yeah, so let's go over exactly what we looked at yesterday, and then what are we expecting today. What are we expecting today? What are we expecting today? Now, so you do remember that it's all about what we talked about. It's all about what we talked about, and I keep repeating the same thing over and over again. Now, as a trader, you draw your plan for the day, and then you follow your plan. Okay. Now, one of the most important aspects is that, listen, markets will either follow your plan or deviate away from your plan. Okay, so if market follow your plan, you have already got a plan in place, what is so much what we always do every day. Okay, so if we look at it from a perspective that we have been looking at it in a way, let's look at what happened yesterday. So yesterday, we had this zone area. What I said was that there was an early move in the morning, which by the time we came on live stream, the move have already happened. Then we had this current move that was actually happening when we started. Now, and I did said that, if you remember, that's the reason why we put this zone here. We put this zone here, and I did said that. Now, once we put this zone here, if you can see, we said there's a lot of rejection on this zone. So this zone, so the momentum break these zones, we are not looking for any buy. But if we break this zone with a momentum and a pullback, we might get a buy, potential buy to this zone. That was it. And if you remember, I said I had no option for selling, so that's why there was no arrow down telling you maybe a potential sell, because I wasn't seeing anything that probably I was actually looking out for a consolidation, sort of like this type of consolidation. PS2 come back, consolidates this way, and then we had a pull to the zone, which was I think Eric and some people call for a sell, which, as initially I said, oh no, but then looking at it, it was actually moving to a sell for almost about 30 something pips downwards. We were looking at that, and I did said, upon looking at it, I felt like it was going to be a strong sell. And then after a couple of hours, we have market pull up, and then also we had a serious run to the downside yesterday. So it was beautiful. It was a beautiful move yesterday, but I did not take part. And I wasn't sure. And later on in the day, I wanted to do the recovery of it. but then I got distracted by some activities, and then I had mentorship and coaching, so my day was fully packed. I could not take advantage of that. Now, if you are currently uh, with us currently, kindly click on the like button, and let's the like flows. Let's click on the like button and then let the like flows. Right, so basically that was exactly what we were looking at. And then this morning also we had this move that I think today should give us a good rally up. Still looking at, but if we're able to break this zone, probably I would look at it, but I'll come later on to look at this zone as well. I'll come later on to look at this zone. Okay, so welcome to another beautiful Tuesday morning. So I'll talk about the one that I took a position on, which is the gold. Sorry, which is a pound yen, which the pound yen, I talked about it over and over again before leaving. So everything I left it the same way as it was. Okay, I left it the same way as it was. Now you remember that we put how to call it, resistance here, and then we also put a support here. And I did said that earlier on. I did said that if it breaks the opening of the day, and then it actually went to the opening of the day, but I realized that where the opening of the day is, it might pull back, so I moved it to the low of the day. So I had a low of the day. Once the low of the day was in there, so what happened is actually went down. So the low of the day, and then it broke the low of the day. So I had opportunity to make 50 pips out of that. So you remember that I did say that it will break, and it was somewhere here. I did also say that it was going to get somewhere here, and then virtually I made 50 pips out of that. So remember that because I wasn't looking to trade how to call it, gold, all my attention was on pound yen. Okay, now before I continue, if you are following us for the first time, do subscribe. It will do us so much good. Do subscribe as well, and then also kindly hit on the like button. Okay, kindly hit on the like button. That will be great. I really do appreciate your time over here. So if you have any question, kindly put it in the comment section. We will look at it. And so what do we have for today? Right, so let's look at some few fundamentals and understand why we need to look at the fundamental. Yesterday, the move of gold, if someone can explain where that move was coming from, because we weren't expecting any fundamentals, but that move on gold was it was something else. Eric was Professor said Eric was spot on yesterday. I guess if Eric took that trade, I'm not sure, but if he took that trade yesterday, because it was quite an intense move. There was no news, so it was just a rally to the downside, you know, and that. But then, hey, it was good. Normally, what you need to have is also have your own personal opinion to the market, and then we all share ideas. We all sort of like look at the market. So what do we have today as fundamentals? Mind you, the fundamentals play part of the market movement. So what exactly do we have as fundamentals for today? What exactly do we have? So today at 12:30, we have the CPI month-on-month news. So let's expect a move in the market. Let's expect a move in the market. So all those going to trade the news, if you've not been trained on how to trade the news, I would advise that you stay away from the news, because definitely you might be on the wrong side. All those who have been trained, also remember what I said. You know, just follow the rules. It's very important to follow the rules on the. This is not the first time the news is occurring, so definitely you should be able to see how best you can go about, trading the news in that. So I'm not going to look at any complex. As I said, let's take the market on a slow, use other features. So definitely I'm going to take out what we were looking at yesterday. So definitely going to take them out, and then look at for today. What exactly are we looking out for today? What exactly are we looking out for today? Pound, yeah. Pound, yeah. Pound, yeah. I actually went home thinking about the background. Yesterday I had only 2 people comment on the background, whether it should be black or it should be a bright color, like this. I couldn't come to a conclusion, so that's the reason why you still have 2. I don't know. I was still thinking that what a profession said was the brighter one, which is it, what's the name of this color? Something blue. Shows more of the wicks. But then I think the wicks are much clear. I'm also streaming from 1080p, so if your wicks you can't see them really well, just go to the settings of your YouTube and then select either 1080 or 720 or 480p. I think you should be quite okay. Right. Should be quite okay. So currently, let's hold our horses. So let's hold our horses. No movement. Someone said, "Oh, Lennis, pound yen is flying. Pound yen is not flying." So please don't take a trade on pound yen. Please don't take a trade on pound yen. If you've not taken your trade, yes, it's definitely going to move. Probably another 15 pips. Definitely going to move. Maybe I may have a different look at it, because maybe let's look at pound yen from a different perspective now. This is a high pound yen have been for almost about 7 months. Okay, this from January we have, there's a low of pound yen in January. Okay, then we have pound yen moving all the way here. So it was at 155, and then it's now at 175. Okay, so definitely that is a good move on pound yen. But then what are we looking at? Are we looking at the high? So this is on a daily perspective. So if we look at it, So let's trace it back. Okay, okay. Now somewhere 2016 2016 region. Then we have this area, which is 180 region, but then that's the high. The low, it was ever low, was 20 September 20, yeah, September 2016. So 2016 September was the lowest, which was moving around 116. So are we still looking for an uptrend? Now if it squeezes and then you put your trend line on it, please don't expect me to be putting trend lines on this chart. I don't want to make it too complicated. So just asking me, won't you put trend line to break a trend line? Please leave Lennis alone when it comes to that. So but then what exactly? So if that's a high for that, where are we now in the month? We're in the beginning of a fresh month. So today is the 13th day of the month. So we'll probably look at how the candles are behaving within the fresh month, and then we'll now take a decision to now stick to the same aspect where we're looking at which so 10 days into June, 10 days into June. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Sort of 10 days into June, we are having an uptrend, and we just flew from 175.30 on the daily candle. So let's see. So this daily candle have given us 85 pace move. Was it 85? Wow. Yeah, more than that. Yeah, more than that. Okay. Probably what I'm looking at currently. Yeah. All right. I may have to keep quiet for a while. Because there's a lot of concern over here. So a lot of concern over here. Lot of concern over here. Right, so I'll revisit this. As I said, I'm not thinking that by now you don't jump into the market for a buy on pound. That's my opinion anyway. But if you're already in the buy, good luck. Look at your stop loss. And don't stay in the buy for so long. If your stop losses, if your losses are getting bigger and bigger. They find the way we can stay in a loss for a long time, but we can't actually stay in a buy in profit for. We can't stay in profit for long. Okay, we rather have to reverse the whole thing the other way. All right, so we have David. Good morning, David. Good morning, Desmond. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Emmanuel. Born a trader, good morning. Perfection, good morning. Patrick, good morning. Thanks for being with me. If you have any comments, please put it in the comment section. I do like to hear from you. Right. I do like to hear from you as well. I like to hear from you. I like to hear from you. Right. So today, definitely going to bring a guest. We're just going to talk on some few things. So definitely, just well, let's discuss some things. I know some of you are listening quietly and also working at the same time. But once in a while, just drop your comments, share the link to friends as well. Hey, let's build this community. If you think it's helpful, do send it out. You know, where I chose someone, oh, okay, oh, just share the link. I said, oh, Lennis, you know, I just want to be profitable first before I share the link. What up? Yeah. The point is that we all share ideas to be perfect. So maybe someone's contribution might open doors for you. So you never know. You never know. So do share the link. Do share the link. That's what does the globe mean? I think it means we are going international, isn't it? That's the only interpretation I can give to what the globe means. All right. Haha. Now, another person WhatsApped and said, "Are we just looking at all in two? this looking at only two, only the pound, yen, and then the gold." And I just said, you know, first I started with the gold, okay, and then I'm adding pound yen. So as we develop, as we go, and then the number is increasing, we might add different ones to it. Right, we might add different to it. Okay. Eric says, how do you trade news? How do I trade the news? Okay. Eric, there's a privileged information. How do I trade it? I trade the news. I trade the news. We're looking forward to kill the news this afternoon. We're looking forward to that. That is something that no. We're not going to miss that. We are not going to miss that. So once sort of like the number number that we're expecting goes up and everything is sort of like we're moving step gradually, everybody is comfortable, we might be shifting the timing and make sure that at least, but most importantly, what I want most of you to get out of this is the ability to have patience to your trading. So a lot of people have commented that actually this form of trading have actually given them confidence. And if you are here, if not build that confidence yet, don't worry. I share most of the things that I have with my inner intermediate people, inner circle here. But the way I share it, if you are not smart, you might not really get it. But hey, listen, information is meant to be shared. One way or the other, definitely it will come out of my mouth. I hope my inner circle people will not be offended. Yeah, I can't explain so many things without bringing something that I've already taught my inner circle. Definitely, I will definitely bring some of those things up. All right then. Oh, so what happens to pound yen momentum? Pound yen momentum is gone. Pound yen momentum is gone. Yeah. I think that, yeah, perfectionist is the change in slippage during news usually huge. Others sometimes gets activated later on. No, you see, the dynamics of trading have actually changed. That's what it says. Use good book. Yeah. So, in profession, you miss that section, the section where we talked about. I don't know where you disappeared to during that particular topic when we're doing the trading the news. Unfortunately, I don't know where you disappeared to. Where you definitely disappeared to. I don't know what happened. No, that's one thing that I don't really understand. With the intermediate people, everybody is waiting for a link, which the link is the same link we've been using every weekend. And so, yeah, every weekend will definitely be around. So if I'm not around, a message is sent. Once a message is not sent, it means I'm around. No, it means I'm around. So you missed it. Eric is saying, do you know whether the news is positive or negative? And why do you want me to know? I am not a prophet. I don't want to know. All I is that I got a plan around the news. And if it happens to go my way as planned, that'll be huge, 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 huge profit. So I don't need to know if the news is negative or positive. What I can tell you is that I can look at the previous movement on the news and still predict the direction of the news. Okay. So still look at the news and predict the direction. So it's almost 6 minutes to 10. So we're looking at timing. We're looking at timing this morning. What we have. Looking at timing this morning. Let me see what dollar is saying. So definitely I'm still going to maintain this side. I'm going to take my A, B, C, D. I had A, B, C, D. I think those who know what the A, B, C, D means to me, they would know that A, B, C. Okay. A, B, C something. A, B, C something. A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, D. Isn't it? A, B, C, D. So currently on gold, currently on gold. It will be. I think let's see how the hourly candle. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Okay, this is what we're having on a 30-minute candle. And now, if there's a momentum within the next 5 minutes to the upside, then that will give us a bit of hope that the next 15 to 30 minutes will give us a momentum upward. Then we can carry on with a buy to the upside. But then I've really not done the setup, so kindly wait whilst I looked at it. Really look at it. Now, what are we looking at overall? What are we looking at overall? What exactly are we looking at overall? Okay. So we've been a low at so 1939. We've been a low at 1939. That's where the zone is. So ever since we've been trying to go up, and then it was a high at all the way at this point. So this was the high. So it was a high at 2079. So exactly what are we looking at? Okay, exactly what are we looking at now? The move of gold will be dependent on the fundamentals that we'll get on the fundamentals we'll get on dollar. So the move on gold will be dependent on the fundamentals that we get on dollar. So we pray that we get bad fundamentals on dollar. Then we can escalate gold. We can escalate gold to the upside. Okay. We can escalate gold to the upside. So every move in the financial markets in the US will give us more advantage as to what we are looking at. But for now, we might be able to keep it low, keep it simple, and then look at what is happening intraday. What's happening intraday? If you're a swing trader, you're a lot-term trader as well, just let me know what your target is when it comes to gold. What are you looking for? Are you looking for a swing to the downside? What's your perception? Because there are a couple of things that I'm looking at when it comes to that. Sorry, my chart is a bit messy with too many lines because of the time frame that I'm in. So I've got a different chart also looking at that does not have the time frame that does not have how to call it, lines. So for my end, I'm pretty much okay. So I can see exactly what is going on. Okay, trend line people. What are we having on the, let me see what's weekly. I just look at it weekly on the other charts. Now I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing, but if you look at here, so we have this side for a while now since Corona set in. We have this side which is on those peak areas 1, 2, 3, and all the way, so can we definitely look at this from this perspective that when the US economy gets stronger, gold rallied down massively, and then all of a sudden it's sort of pick up in that perspective. And also we probably will have to look at what's the effect of the is it a fiscal policy Is it something that they engineered, into the U.S. economy? There was a negative news that was flying that U.S. was sort of like behind their debt restructuring. What was the effect of it? How did they conclude? Will that affect the way forward? It is 10. It is 10. And beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Moving on to lower time frame. It is 10. What are we looking at for gold? What exactly are we looking at for gold? And what exactly are we looking at for pound yen? Where is that? Right, so if you have any question, just put it in the comment section. I'll definitely look at that. Maybe next week we might take one or two currencies in addition as sort of like, so maybe you might tell me what exactly you want me to look at on a particular currency for you. And if that is your favorite currency or that's what you're trading now, I might write my opinion on it. Mind that I'm not a market anyway, my opinion. So this one is saying CPI is coming negative. It's like to make gold rally to the upside. Yay! That's Desmond, the king of news. Desmond, the king of news. Desmond, the king of news.
Hello, Mr. Lennis. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How you doing?
All right. Fine.
Good, good.
Fine.
Everybody can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, right now.
Straight.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
good. How's yesterday?
Oh, yesterday was good for me.
Okay.
I traded another pair, different from what we did analysis on as well, and that was a win as well.
Okay, that's beautiful.
The USD CHF. So
Okay. Right.
I took the buy. Also
Okay.
USD CAD.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's beautiful.
So for the gold, I missed it.
Repeat that again. You missed the gold. Yes, I also missed the gold.
It's amazing. Eric was right on point. It was spot on there.
He has to tell us. As I said, I doubt if he traded it.
Yeah. So I
if you look at it, check the game. Go ahead.
I checked the gold, after the rundown, I usually do reviews. So why, I wanted to know why it went the way it went. So I discovered that, my trading view analysis, my support was actually on top there.
Okay.
But I had a blockade in my, my MT5.
Okay.
Another resistance was down there. That's why I didn't take it. But,
okay.
I didn't look at my trade view analysis. Otherwise, I saw the sell from there, but I didn't see it on my exact chart.
Yeah.
I think that was the challenge. But
And that's a
it's okay.
challenge of using tools, tool softwares, especially trading view, and then using like you happen
Yeah,
to, so sometimes I look at my trading view, I'm like, no, listen, people actually have their main trade on MT5, the MetaTrader. So why do you want to complicate? Anything trading view can do, MT5 or MT4, depending on how savvy you are, you can go out. Just like we have
yeah,
some fanciness with with the trading view. No doubt, it has a lot of tools. Okay, but
yeah. It does.
yeah, it
It
does a
does.
lot of tools as well. But it's just like having a lot of tools on your farm, but you can't really use them to farm, and your farm is still
Mm,
small. So the tools becomes useless, isn't it?
right.
It can useless with that. Yeah. So if we have a look at the analysis that we did yesterday, um, so uh, so I have my ABC still there. Where Eric commented was here, where we're here. But then this where I thought Eric would have left the market. This what happened. When you had this bullish candle, this bullish, and then you have bullish first. This is where the issue is, because if you panic
Mm,
around this side, you will definitely will leave the market. So yeah,
exactly.
if you
You
panic
see,
here,
all this, that first bullish there usually gets me off the market
yeah,
in case any funny movement. You see, so otherwise, what's the point?
yeah,
But the second bearish engulfing should write it down.
exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So this would have write it down, and then we had a continuation to the downside. Okay, so that's why I said that yeah, you need to have much experience to be able to trade this area. Okay,
Okay.
uh, it's not for the weak-hearted to trade this area.
Very true.
It's not for the weak-hearted to trade this area. So normally when
You
I
see
give
that?
the direction, yeah, go ahead.
You see this other resistance that you have there right now.
Right.
That you see, that was what I was considering. I
Okay.
wanted it to break and maybe retest and then come down, but the
Yeah,
market
that's what we,
does it.
we talked about. Yes, that's what we talked about uh, earlier on. Uh, if the resistance is broken, then we might have a rally to the upside. Uh, but resistance wasn't broken. Uh,
Mm.
yeah, resistance wasn't broken.
So today we're still watching them, waiting
Yeah.
for.
Currently I've waited for 10. The candlestick behavior didn't give me any uh good sign. So I've looked at my lower time frame, uh, which is so not encouraging. So I've decided not to look at the lower time frame again. So I'm back to the higher time frame. I'm back to my favorite
Yeah.
time frame.
You see, the moment this gold, it came back to that
Yeah.
same range as yesterday. I said, oh my god. I wanted it to just, at this first resistance here, maybe give a sell signal. That would be very nice. You see, because we have a little resistance at the first, down there.
Yes.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
You see, we have it. Okay, maybe if you look at it, because I'm looking at the 1 hour right now, I think. Okay, it's 30 minutes. I'm looking at 30 minutes right now.
Okay.
So, okay, we're on the 1 hour.
Mm.
Okay, is this gold, right? It's 30 minutes, yeah. So that first test on the resistance where we are right now,
Mm.
You see, the first test before it climbed and broke that resistance there, I was
Exactly.
waiting, yes, if there were to be, a signal there. It wouldn't be bad for me to, join that round, but it didn't form anything, so it broke up. And this very range, it's because of this range yesterday. That's why I said we should act. I'm not in a rush today. Just wait and see what happens. You see. So we'll watch what happens here. If it breaks to the upside or downside. But the news today seemed to be something that will be very, maybe based on sentimental value, the market might reach to the news because it's strong. We haven't had a strong news since last week.
Okay.
So maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Yeah.
You say you have a special way you trade in news.
I have taught that already.
Mr. Lennis, I like to see your face on this one.
I've taught that one already.
Okay, we're not using buy stop or sell stop at this point.
Not at all. Not at all.
Wow. Okay, that's one. The other way I might think of maybe there's no way. You joining the train, joining the line, or else the direction before it takes. Then you take the trade before you move and set your stop loss as well. Mr. Lennis, you will reconsider, please. Me patcho.
Okay.
Why?
You have to. I have. You have repeated you for the intermediate. You didn't pass, so you start the intermediate afresh.
Again?
Yes.
I'm available.
You will start the intermediate again. All right, just a minute and you're back.
No problem. 1, 2, 1, 2, 6, 8, 8, double.
Okay. I'm back. I've been doing some quite analysis behind the scene.
Very necessary.
Doing some quite analysis behind goodness. All right, so what exactly are we looking at? Let's see. So we have how many minutes more? 7 more minutes to half an hour. We want to see how this 30-minute candle will end. But then let me just go over what I have in my mind in terms of pure price action, what I'm looking at. Okay, so I've just added up a zone to this area, and now in terms of pure price action, I might be looking out for how do you call it, momentum to the upside, just based on this level, not this level, then definitely the interference of this level. Oh, okay. And guess who is in the house? Who have graced my day today? All right, I'll zip my mouth. Anyway, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm doing super well. Super well. Super well.
Are you considering a sell for GG?
No, no. DJ, no. But I would like us to give a shout out to this guy. Man, let's give it out to Eddie is in the house. Eddie is in the house. Eddie is in the house.
You're welcome, Ed.
Eddie is in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. My right hand man. All right. So, we need to have a significant, how to call it, a significant, let's see how, because the signs are not showing. So, signs are not showing.
On pound yen in the 15 minutes, with that cluster there, right? So expecting like a break and retest out of the block there. I don't know if you would consider that
Boss, you are on your own.
If it breaks,
don't pull my head into your strategy and force me to succumb to your strategy. No. Right.
But honestly, I'm saying like I'm considering. I know that we are considering.
Don't say you. Don't say we. Don't put me in your strategy, man.
No. This one I'm not adding you in. For me, what I'm hoping for, it's a sell.
It's a sell.
I'm hoping for a sell from here, unless it breaks this part, unless it breaks the resistance there and goes up the line there, and then I will consider a buy.
Can I shock you? Can I shock you?
Yes.
Exactly 10:33. Pound yen is going to fly. 10:33. Mark it somewhere. Wow. 10:33. Okay. 10:35. Hey.
Did they call you from?
Wait till it happens. Wait till it happens. So I'm looking at 30 pips fly off on pound. Gold is
Okay.
my concern now. Yesterday, pound, I don't like milking pound twice. Uh, uh, Eric is
The
yeah.
way you know the exact time something will happen. That's how
Eh,
one time like that he told me. He said that I place a trade and I think it will hit my TP at about in 2 hours time, and
eh.
then I asked, so you know the time like that. He said we're trying, and you'll be acting humble. You'll be saying we're trying.
Oh yeah, we are trying. We are trying to master the session.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. I need momentum. Pound yen. I need momentum. So yeah, 2 minutes more into 10:30. Yeah, that's professional. Yeah, yeah, he's the one.
Okay.
Ah.
Eddie, greetings. Yeah, so it's me, perfection. Long time.
So 1 more minute.
Oh,
So let's see how
but
this candle ends. If this goes above this previous high and within the 1 minute, goes be no, it should close above it. I'm looking for it to go. Finger crossed to that. Finger crossed to that. Yeah, finger crossed to that.
okay, that's true. There's a continuation for me. When I'm looking at it from 30 minutes now.
Yeah.
Yes, true.
It's
There's a
true.
continuation
Oh,
to the
look.
upside.
Are you sure?
True. Yeah,
Let's see.
yeah,
Let's
yes,
let's
yes.
see how.
Because it has given us,
Let's see
it
how.
has given us, you know, it's true.
So we'll exactly 10:30. We'll give the direction of what we should do. Remember that as traders, we create our plan and we follow the plan. And so far, we've been creating the plan and we've been following the plan for the past 3 weeks, and that have been giving us, positive, pips every week. There have never been a week that we've not had a positive week. So we've been up this week 50 pips. That was yesterday. And if you ask how do we get that, we got that from this move right here. We got that from this move right here. This move, we had that move right here yesterday. We took advantage of this move. So we made it 30 pips, and that is 50 pips. That So it's now 9:30. So what are we looking at for today? What are we looking at for today? I'm quiet on gold. The same thing I had yesterday. Also, and I did explain what we're looking at on yen as well. Yen have been on the upside for the past 7 months. So it's high. It's high, have been on 175. So that's a high. It's created 175.70 or beyond that. I think. Let me be precise. Yeah, 0.7. Yeah, 75. Okay. So what exactly are we looking at to have the high of the day? Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so pound yen currently, we have this zone that I'm targeting, but then by looking at it from a different perspective, looking for a different perspective, if this zone is breached, I presume that we might have a more issue of this zone holding us strongly. This was supposed to play out yesterday. Okay, this was supposed to play out yesterday. This was supposed to play out yesterday, but we did also explain that this one was also strong, and it never should it break this zone. Should I have broken this zone yesterday, we would have taken a buy and would have seen that. I don't know if that is what the market makers are going to cause us to do today. So that's 1825 pips, they're about 25 pips. We want a clean move, a clean move, a clean move. Yeah, we want a clean move. We want a clean move, a clean move. So we want a clean move, clean move. What are we getting here? Those who took a sell earlier on here, you realize that now you are in trouble. You are now in trouble. You are trouble. Right, you are in trouble. Now, you see, most of the things that we analyzed are very, very clean. Just as someone says, oh, but you're not using this, you're not using that. Listen, who said I'm not using anything? I'm using it on my chart somewhere else. So definitely I can see beyond what I'm seeing over here. But I'm using the simplicity to explain exactly what you should be looking at. And exactly when I said don't place a trade, don't place a trade. Don't.
So a buy on gold is possible.
Buy on gold should be possible. Should be possible.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm currently today I'm not really on yen. If I'm really on yen, let me tell you my honest truth on yen. My honest truth. Am I in 1 hour? I think that I'm more. So let me get what Eric says. Remember us. So Eric, good. So then it said Bond a trader says on GJ just broke out of pennant to the upside on 5 minutes. Oh, no way. Let's run too quickly on 5 minutes. Five. Where is 5 minutes? Oh, you say it broke to the upside.
A pennant.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, so redefine. Let's quickly wrap it up. Quick. Let's rewind. Now, you remember all those who took the intermediate session, I remember I said something that all those chart patterns that we're looking at, there's a condition where you have to use a chart pattern. And you don't use it because you know it's used. Okay, the pennant is broken to the upside on a single candle and then you jump into the market. No. Chart patterns are actually designed to slow the markets down. Then when they slow the market down, it's our job as traders to now pick the direction, either a continuation or a reversal. So we wait to sell something. Number one key, we wait to see momentum. So born a trader, I don't know whether you saw momentum on the 5 minutes before, but then if you're not in the market, don't be in a hurry to jump into the market. That'll be my honest truth. definitely, if you're not in the market, don't be in a hurry to jump.
We need show confirmation first.
Yeah.
So
Yes. You need a strong confirmation before. You need a strong confirmation before. And sometimes also from a perspective where you'll be looking at the market. So you'll be looking at the market. For example, the moment I start drawing on my charts, then everybody will ask, okay, what about this? What about this? So once you said it, I quickly went and draw it on my other charts as well. So, but then, we're having a pullback, strong rally to the downside on the pound yen, on the 5 minutes. But there's something also I'm looking at quickly. So gold, are we having gold? Gold.
For gold, for me, the next 20 minutes, then I can tell if I'm bullish on gold or not. I need that candle to go.
I should be out of here in the next 20 minutes. So let me give my direction for the day and just run. I've got two review doing. They are supposed to be in by 11. So okay. I have to attend to them. But then once we decide on what we're looking at, the rest is for us to follow the plan, as we've been doing. We just follow the plan. Okay, we just follow the plan. The reason why I've not been so much in a hurry to start saying what I'm looking at is that, you see, there must be a specific things that appears for us to give us confidence in the setup. So I'm not just saying, oh, it's a buy, it's a sell, just off head. No, I'm not saying off it. If it's not there, there's no way I'll tell you it's there. Okay, I'm not here to impress anybody, so it wouldn't be. I'm just saying it's a buy. And most of the time, also you listening to me or also looking at what I'm looking is helping you one way or the other. You've not placed a trade, and just imagine where you could have placed a trade. By now, you will be losing. So patience is always the key. I've helped you to become more patient and look at the market more carefully and look at it. And when we're looking at pound yen, and for some time I was quiet because I was just doing pure price action on the 1 hour chart, and I went to 30 minutes, came back to 4 hours to look at pure price action, and we're looking at candle by candle, and then also putting on some of the things that I need to put on. So for example, am I having a trend line there? So what pattern am I looking at? Or what pattern is it falling into? Is it falling into any of the harmonics? Okay, what range am I looking at? What levels am I looking at? So like they all form compasses exactly what to make me take a decision. Okay, so don't be so much in a hurry to say, okay, he has not really given us what we should be trading. If I'm the market to give the direction of the market, so maybe the market is my family member, I'll definitely come and give you. Perfection, don't you think so?
If the market, if I'm related to the market, I'll be collecting them. I'll be collecting everybody's money like that.
Oh, no. I don't think I want to do that. No, I think I'll be coming out to give announcements of the direction of the market.
Okay, you'll be a prophet of the market.
You'll be a prophet and say, hey, I just heard that the markets want to go downside. Yeah.
Sell.
Yeah, so sell. So, yeah.
Oh, bye. All right, that's fine.
Yeah. So. I was saying that this if we remember, I was saying that we were expecting a momentum to the upside, isn't it, for gold?
Right.
Like what is supposed to do yesterday. Okay, and then if we get a momentum to break this zone, we have a pullback, and then we have a continuation of zone. Okay. But then I'm now really not comfortable.
This is okay.
Really not comfortable.
I want to point out something.
Please go ahead.
It's not for bias, but on the we have a little trend line on the gold. Just moving on. Yeah.
On what time frame?
I'm on the 30 minutes time frame. You see, so I think where it meets with this, with the support and resistance there, it's a hot zone to either go up or go down. So it's a hot spot, I think.
It's on the 30-minute time frame, right?
In the 30 minutes time frame, it's a small trend line from yesterday to today.
Don't expect me to draw a trend line on my chart. Not on this one. So you draw it on yours. Everybody, what he's saying, draw it on yours and see whether that is true.
Yeah.
Time 45 exactly 10:45. Okay, so let's go to, I've got 15 more minutes. Let's go to exactly what I'm looking at currently. So what exactly am I looking at when it comes to gold for today? Okay. In general, let me look up. So in general, gold, I'm looking at an uptrend, but then not taking into account the news. But I presume the news will probably follow the direction. If it's a negative news, we'll have gold rally to the upside. Okay, but if it's a positive news on that, we'll have gold retrace. So now we have market will have to play around the zone for a while. So now please just know that there's a news around the corner. It is either best to stay away and then come back after 2-3 hours where market is rearranging everything, okay? Or if you want to participate in the news as well, but then please make sure that you don't get all your account wiped out or blown, okay? Just make sure that you don't do that. Okay, so currently what I'm currently looking at is that there's going to be a bit of consolidation here for the news, and then we might have it, if the news is positive, we might have a fly to the upside. So area I'm looking at is 1975 to the high it have been for last week. So 1975 thereabout. So I'm looking at back to the 4-hour area here to the upside. Okay, so gold is actually bridging that that move to the upside. Okay, gold is actually bridging that. Okay, so if I'm supposed to take a decision now, probably wait on the news. So currently, should the news be negative, we are driving all the way down here. Now, what should be your clear setup to follow the news, follow the direction, and then where do we think it should get to? Now, if we have market bridging here towards the news, okay, please don't look for anything apart from selling for the rest of the day. You have a pull, but don't look for anything buying. I've already said if this area, so let me put just something there for that to denote what exactly where I'm saying that. Okay, right, so I'm going to put something there. Definitely will leave it till tomorrow. Okay, right. So I'm just putting this right mark here. So here, no, that's up. No, it looks like no, this will move. I want something that will not move. Okay, let me try this and see. Okay, let me try this and see. Okay, this will not move. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So if we get a news and it's a bad news rating, then definitely what I'm saying is that don't expect anything apart from selling. Don't expect anything apart from selling to somewhere here, or it might even get here. All right. So, but if we get a news rally up, we might be looking at the next 4 hour. Okay. We might be looking at the next 4 hour range. So now we have what we're looking at. Let's play according to that. If we get in between that, we get a consolidation, and then you are in profit. Just kindly take your money and run. Okay. And then if you have to, look at the market again, don't change your bias. So just maintain your bias in that same direction. That is what I'm looking at when it comes to gold. Okay, where I wanted gold to be before the news is here. It's here. So I wanted it to breach this area of high, okay, high resistance zones, to breach this area, and then the pullback and a continuation to the upside. So we still have probably an hour and a half, so that can happen. Okay, so that can happen. So we're following the plan. So I've already made out a plan that this is the plan. Okay, you also need to add your plan to it in that regard. So that is for gold. Now if we look at pound yen, if we have pound yen flying to the up, pound yen, I think there's going to be a breach on this area. So if I break it down, so we should have a breach around here. If not, there are a couple of things that we should be looking out for. In an instance, we should have a pullback to almost 30 to 40 pips to the downside. 40 to 30 pips to the downside, exactly if we have this range. So definitely I'm just going to do something like this, into something like this. Okay, so something like this. Okay, so if this area is breached and it's broken through here, we're just going to move from that. So now I'm looking for a clear decision, but as I said, I would not be surprised to have pound yen flying all the way here and then having a pullback back into the zone. So if you get here, I might be looking for a sell. Anything that will give me a sell confirmation, I might be looking for a sell to the downside. Then I might be looking for a strong sell to the downside. Okay, I might be looking for a strong sell to the downside. And also, if it breached here also, I may also decide to forgo the 30 pips and then have a continuation for another maybe 100 pips. Maybe. So please don't take too many trades today. don't take too many trades today. Perfection.
Yeah.
I hope I've not
I'm with
I've not fallen within your plan.
no, we're right on. We're
No,
right on track.
I'm no. Don't follow my plan.
Oh,
It's
no,
not it's not always good to
it's
follow.
coinciding. But I'm seeing what this guy, what Eddie is saying here. It's funny. I don't know. Please, oh, please, he said, no way. No way I'm doing that. I'm going with perfection. Shop everybody's money. That one is not. Oh my God.
Eddie,
I don't give signals.
Eddie, you people, you're not generous at
It's
all.
joking. I know it's it's
Hey,
I know it's
I know
joking.
black people. You people are not generous at all. You are related to the market, so you see that's the way Africa is. No comment. Nobody should drag me to a political talk this morning.
Oh my God.
Hey, nobody. Hey,
Anyway, the market, there's a possibility of both sides. So,
no, but you know
just as
what you
Mr. Lennis
said.
has stated.
What you said that if you are related to the market, you take everybody money in addition to yours. This clear shows you people are politicians. Yeah. All this while I've been working with politicians.
Don't collect
Hey.
everybody's money. And
Correct.
the 1%, they are actually collecting the 99%
You people,
traders, traders' money.
with all the money the market is giving you, are still adding a trader's money onto your money. Hey, goodness.
So, but where's the market? Where's the money? The money in the market coming from? It's coming from all the traders now, and it's going to the big players,
So
right?
give them the direction that will actually make the money.
Right, exactly,
Ah,
true.
see, don't pray.
Uh,
It's just like some people I know, some brokers I know, they pray that the traders lose money so that they can make money.
yeah. Me, I could never do that to eat people's money or that was like a joke.
Hey, we've got Dinah in the house, all the way from Kenya. Let's give it up to Dinah.
Fucking
Wow,
learning from Ken. Okay, okay.
Dinah from Kenya. This is to you, Dinah. Thank you for joining. Do ask questions if you have, and we do stream. Kenya, I think Kenya is ahead of us in terms of GMT. So we do stream 9 a.m. GMT. Do ask your questions and then share the link. What we do basically is to share what we know about the market, what we are looking at, and also we don't take too many trades because one of the things that we do over here is to make sure that we understand the concepts of the direction of the market. So we don't jump in and out. So for example, 1 minute you are doing sell, the next minute you are doing buy, and then you get trapped by the market and then that. So we take it easy. Okay. So he said, any word on gold, hoping I'm not late. Yeah. Gold, there's sort of like a news coming up. So gold, we are being very careful on gold, not to get trapped by gold. But just because you are from far and you are late, we just do a quick recap of gold for you. Okay, right. So what we're looking at was this zone here. And if you realize that we had that zone since yesterday, so we had this whole strong area and then just waiting for this. So earlier on, an hour ago, everybody thought it was going to be a sell on gold, even including perfection. It was just like, oh, looking at it as a sell, but this area is now being breached, so that means that it have now joined the association of the resistance people over here. Okay, so once there's a close of this 1 hour candle, which is in the next 3 minutes, we'd like to have sort of like a bit of a small candle pullback or a small candle bullish, waiting for the news. Now, this is how we're going to trade the direction of the news and then the subsequent direction of the market as well. So we're looking back, if the news happens and it's a bad news, we're looking at a continuation of gold. to the upside. And then that we will not be looking for how to call it, a sell for the day. Reason is that we perceive that the strength of the news will carry on for the day, but let's be mindful of our stop loss. Now, if you're not looking for a sell for the day, that means that you don't go for a sell, even though if market is going for a sell, because you don't want to find yourself 1 minute you're going for a sell, market knocks you out, you go for a buy, market knocks you out. So we keep our bias straight. Okay, should we also have a news coming breaking to the downside, which is a positive news moving to the downside? So we have where I've marked, and then also we'll keep the bias straight to the downside for the day. Okay, so Dinah, that is the breakdown for gold. It should be in an hour and a half exactly from now. So an hour and a half from now, the news will be in. So if you're not a news trader, okay, stay away. If not traded the news before, kindly stay away. Not put yourself in any kind of. It's better to have some money to trade the next day than to give this whole money back to the market. Okay. So
very true.
Yeah, don't.
I feel like everybody should, just as you've always stated, they should be aware that this is not like a signal providing, but you get educational, you are able to merge this with your own bias, and you are educated on the reasons why some certain trades are taken and why you should, how to become a better trader. So that's overall the benefit of this channel that Lennis is providing. It's very, very useful for everybody. Whoever breathes in and breathes out, make sure you always subscribe. You have to subscribe, you have to like, and because such content is very rare for you to have an experienced trader showing you his mindset, how he thinks about the trade, and helping you as well. You can even have questions that you need to ask those big players, how they do, what they think about some certain things. But you have the privilege to learn, because no matter how much you've been trained before, you still have a lot of things to learn. You even learn from your trades every day, both your winning and your losing trades. So it's not like a signal provider that will just say buy and then you buy, or sell and then you sell, But this one, we're telling you exactly why we are buying, why you see, it's telling you everything you need to know. The reason why you're buying, why you're selling, the length you should look up to, before you end your trade, or where you should take your trade. And it's very, it's very informative. It's something that will help you grow. As he said, within 3 months, you should be with the knowledge you already have. You need the experience and you're gathering experience with someone that is already profitable, you see, and that will help you a lot. So that's what it is for. So whoever is here today, whether for the first time or you've been here, you should always be here. It's very important. All right.
Thank you, Professor.
So like I subscribe again.
Thank you. I'm just happy about you because I can even leave the stream for you. That's how confident I am. Yeah. So, hey, if you admire perfection, how he goes about understanding, he just started like you. So don't worry, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay. All right then. So I have to run. Don't trade too much. Have a lovely day and stick to your plan. Stick to your plan as always.
Yeah.
Profession, thanks for joining me today. It's been a great time.
Yeah, thank you. My pleasure.
Yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow. God willing.
Yeah.
Definitely listen. I want a good testimony tomorrow. So please, if everything works out, please let me know the number of pips. I'm not saying the number of the amount of money you've made, but I'm saying the number of pips you've made. Okay, let me know the number of pips you've made as well. And also, if things is not going your way, always remember stop loss is always key. The amount of money you can afford to lose. Okay, um, we are not showing forth money, so don't say okay you need X amount. Listen, I don't mind if you have $20 in your account and you're trading and you are making even $2 on that. I mean, you're doing well. Okay, all right then. So all the best. See you tomorrow. Bye bye from me.
Bye.